if you are looking for a quick, high protein breakfast that's light, delicious, and easy to meal prep, you are going to love this crustless cottage cheese frittata with zucchini, tomatoes, and feta cheese. It is packed with protein, and it has become one of my go-to healthy breakfast recipes. And as many of you know, I'm turning 50 this month, and I've been working on some fitness and strength goals of my own. So starting the day with a high protein breakfast is a priority, and it's an extra bonus when it's packed with veggies like this one. Plus, because this recipe is crustless, it's very light and it's also lower in carbohydrates, but you could easily bulk it up if you wanted a heartier meal. You would just serve it with some whole grain toast or some roasted potatoes or your favorite fresh fruit. And all you need to make this are some eggs, some egg whites, some low-fat cottage cheese, a little bit of butter or olive oil, fresh zucchini, grape tomatoes, feta cheese, a couple tablespoons of fresh herbs. I'm using fresh mint, and then just a little bit of salt and pepper. Now, to get started, I've got my oven preheated at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And in a nice big bowl, I'm gonna whisk together 4 whole eggs along with a half a cup of egg whites. Now, personally, I love to buy these pre-separated egg whites at the grocery store. They're just easy and they're super convenient, and then you don't find yourself stuck with a bunch of extra egg yolks that you don't know what to do with. Now, just to be clear, whole eggs are incredibly nutritious. As a matter of fact, most of the vitamins and the minerals and the healthy fats are found in the egg yolks. But when I'm trying to create recipes that are higher in protein but a little bit lighter calorically, egg whites can be your best friend. But this again is why you'll often see me use a balance of both the whole egg and the egg whites. It's like you get the best of both worlds. Okay, once I've got this whisked together, I'm gonna add in a half a cup of a low-fat cottage cheese. I'm telling you, cottage cheese is a secret weapon when you're making any type of egg dish, because not only does it add like this really great creamy, fluffy texture, but it's an easy way to boost the content as well. Just a half a cup of cottage cheese has up to 14 grams of protein, so that's another win-win. I'm gonna season this with a little bit of salt and some black pepper, give it one more mix, get that all well combined, and then I'm gonna set this aside, okay? This is our simple protein-packed base. Now for the veggies. First we need some zucchini. I need 3 cups of zucchini. So what I like to do is I trim each side of the zucchini, then I slice it in half lengthwise and then in half again to create quarters. And then I just come back the opposite way and create nice thin quarter moons. And then I'm also adding in 1 cup of grape tomatoes that I'm just going to slice in half. Now I chose zucchini and tomatoes because they are in season and they are abundant in New Jersey right now, but this is a really flexible recipe. So you can really use any type of vegetable that you love or that you have on hand or that's in season when you're watching this video. Something like spinach, broccoli, onions, bell peppers, they would all be absolutely delicious. You're just gonna need 4 cups total of whatever type of veggie you choose to use. So think of this recipe as kind of like a blueprint and then make it your own. Then from here, I have a 10-inch nonstick skillet. I'm gonna heat that over a medium heat. I'll add a half a tablespoon of butter, just a little bit to melt and coat the bottom of the pan. This could also be olive oil or coconut oil. And then I'm going to toss the zucchini along with a little bit of salt and pepper right into the butter and gently just toss that all together. The goal here is just to get the raw edge off of the zucchini. So I want it to soften a bit, but you don't want it to get like browned or very translucent or anything like that. It's just a couple of minutes to get it nice and tender. Once the zucchini is where I want it, I'm gonna turn the heat off, and then I toss my tomatoes into the pan, give that one more gentle mix. And then on top of that, we're gonna sprinkle a couple of ounces of feta cheese. Now, if you've been watching me for a while, you know I always recommend buying your feta cheese in block form because not only is the texture creamier, but the flavor is richer and more delicious, and you don't have to worry about any of the anti-caking agents that come in the pre-packaged feta crumbles. I'm telling you, little upgrades like this make big flavor differences, so give it a try if you haven't already. And then last but not least, I love a little bit of fresh herb. Fresh herbs are the easiest way to elevate the flavor of any dish. So I'm doing a couple tablespoons of fresh chopped mint, but basil would be delicious, parsley would be delicious, fresh dill would be delicious. And if you don't have any fresh herbs on hand, you could just use about a tablespoon of any type of dried herb you love, maybe a little bit of dill or a little bit of Italian seasoning. Okay, I'm gonna give that egg cottage cheese mixture one last mix. and then pour this right over our veggie mixture, okay? Spread it around a little bit, make sure the eggs are nice and even. I like to use a fork just to pull the veggies towards the top, make sure they're evenly spread out so they don't all settle on the bottom. Then I'm just gonna pop this into the oven that I have preheated at 350 degrees Fahrenheit and let it cook anywhere from 20 to 25 minutes. Now you're gonna know that the frittata is ready to go because one, it's going to start to pull away from the edges of the pan and have a light golden brown color. It's also gonna look set through, and if you just like gently touch the top, it'll have a little spring to it. Then once the frittata has a couple minutes to cool, I just like to slide the whole thing right out of the pan, and then I cut it into 4 pieces. And it looks like a really big serving, but again, this is a protein forward veggie packed recipe, so it's actually very light. So keep in mind, if you want to bulk it up, then you're gonna wanna serve it with some whole grain toast, some fresh fruit, or even some fresh roasted potatoes. And while it is a delicious breakfast, it also works for lunch and dinner as well. Now, if you have any leftovers, simply transfer them into an airtight container, pop on a lid, and this will happily last in your fridge for up to 4 days and in the freezer for a couple of months. And then when you're ready to reheat it, you could just pop it into your microwave in intervals until it's heated through, or put it into a 350-degree oven until warmed. So now I'm so curious to hear, how are you gonna make this frittata your own? What veggies do you have on hand? What do you plan to try it with? Come on down to the comments below and let me know. And if you enjoy easy, simple recipes just like this, be sure you take a moment to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you can be a part of the Clean and Delicious family and never miss a new recipe or video. As always, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you back here next time with some more Clean and Deliciousness. Cheers!